Guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, and we are in Black Gulch because there's something I missed. Something I really messed up with this. Let me take off set up my rings real quick. So, bonfire head there for that. Right, we still have the tar monsters. And no fire arrows. Hey man, we gotta get past this. Alright. We got attacked by these statues. Well, hello there. Hurrah for dead end. That's a lie. Be wary of the golden. Anyway, so this is the door where I kind of turned away and be like, okay, I don't have the key. But we're supposed to go here. Here. There we go. See, there's an entire different area that we missed, and I took off I took down my torch. Okay. Let me write my messages. Pretty sure as soon as I start writing my messages, I start losing my connection. So, not quite happening now, but I don't know. I wouldn't know why. I hope you guys can see the screen. I don't think it's that dark. I can already see the giants. Now you can see the giants too. It'd be nice if I can get past them. My plan is to get in one of these. This is the bad one. My controller's vibrating because of their feet. Anyway, you gotta kill both of those giants. Ring of Giants +1 and Petrified Dragon Bone. Holy cow. So this is some kind of a blind spot for them because they are way too tall to fit through. So you can kind of pelt them from here. And that's about it. That's all the combat spells that I had. And I kind of figured out why I keep getting disconnected. We'll talk about that later. Let's take care of these giants first. Bear with me, it's gonna take a while. So yeah, if you know where to go, these giants are jokes because they cannot hit you here. That's one down. Hey man, I killed your friend. You'll notice that these giants are actually pretty beefy looking than the last giants who are supposed to be which one actually is a boss. He's not standing still like his partner. The other thing, of course, anyway. The other thing I learned is that if you have a summon here, like an helpful NPC, the numbers of giants will increase. Like a side area that we're doing before Brightstone Cove Tseldora. Holy cow! You do jump then? Jump attack too. And goodbye. Killing both of the giants, you get the forgotten key and soul of a giant, which is required for you to kill the Vendrick. Did I forget to mention spoiler alert? Alright, anyway, I need a torch. We're gonna meet Ornifex anyway, so we can safely use these. Alright, let's take a look what else we have. So there's an item in that thing, thing. If I can aim it right. Dang it, Dave. So you can aim high and low. See that? Dave! Oh, god damn it. Oh, I can just walk across. Silly me. You get a silver talisman for looting that corpse. Now very carefully get into this cage because it acts like an elevator. And it will put you up here. Look familiar? It should. Alright, so now let's watch out for those side swaps. Now we can open this door. Used forgotten key. Where you can find a generic MMORPG mage looking guy. He just sits here in his chair in complete darkness. Let's talk to him.
Look how far this and a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a large shadow. Yet still unprepared, deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future.
That's a bit harsh.
My, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But if you find the need for a truth, then meet again. We shall. The dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way.
That's pretty deep.
The dark. The dark.
Okay. So that's the man you want to meet if you're a hexer. I am not. Let's bone out. Next up, Majula. Remember when I said that I was gonna talk about the online connectivity and me? Well, I think what happens is because Dark Souls 2, I think you still need the P2P connection, peer-to-peer, and that's what's causing the problem. Because my ISP does not like me. I mean, I can't host a Minecraft server, so that should tell you and how blocked my connection is. Well, at least I can play other online games like Valorant. Okay, dedicated server connection are fine, just the peer-to-peer connection, which is... Anyway, so that door opens up to 3 chests. Oh! You get the Dragon Talon, which is a key item. Let's check it out. Okay, guides one to an unknown land. A terribly worn Dragon Talon. Legend has it that in the deepest reaches of the Black Gulch, behind a door locked from the inside, is a magnificent city built for a great slumbering dragon. This Dragon Talon clearly dates to ancient times, but great vitality emanates from it still. This is your DLC item. That's the way to go to the DLC. That's the item you want. Alright. Here we have Soul Vortex, a spell. Witch Tree Branch and Velbine, I think. Just Catalyst. And Great Lightning Spear. What? Say what? Oh dang. 42 faith? Bruh. That's a lot of faith. Okay, I think this is all. Actually, there is another one in gutter. Oh my god, of course. Well, next up, gutter. Ah, yes, here we are. Let's break all the statues. This is gonna be a statue hellhole. Trust me on that. Okay, let's open the door. Why, hello, ladies. Ow. Stun lock these statues have. Super annoying. This item is Havel's great shield and his armor set. Screw you, statues. No, not again. See how many statues there are? Who put this here? Whoever did this, they know how annoying they are. Alright, we're gonna survive. Yes, we will. Anyway, so we now got the full Havel set. We can now be Havel Beast. Let's put this on. There we go. 100% item burden or the weight thing. But now we are Havel. Oh, I look so gorgeous. Let's put this on. Not that, this one. Yeah, there we go. We're past our 100%, so now we can't even move. This is a very heavy armor. Oh, we can actually attack though. Alright, let's get back to bonfire. Alright, we're back in Majula. If I can make myself comfortable with my item stuff, let's put on this dragon tooth. Now I'm fully Haveled. Of course, I can't move like at all. Don't I look like Havel? Man, it would be so cool to wear this armor set. Alright, folks, well, that we're done with that part. Let's actually progress through the game. Alright, let's get through these germ warriors. And I'd say they're worth killing because they do drop goodies. Why am I not killing you in one hit? I feel like that used to be the case. Is there something wrong with me? Don't think so, I mean, we look fine. Anyway, this is the way to progress. Kinda stopped previous episodes in Doors of Pharaohs. There we have Gavlan. I'm gonna, if I have to sell some stuff, I'm gonna do it off camera. Do not worry about that. And here you have an interesting germ who will throw axe at you. It's kind of his thing. Oh, you ruined my shield, dude. So after he does that, he's kind of, you know, he don't have any weapon. Thank you for your armor. Just missing your leggings, I guess. Okay. This still looks like a... Oh, shoot. A lizard. Everybody shut up. It's a lizard. Raw stone and large trident shard, really? Really? Pretty sure they're not blacksmiths and yet they have an anvil on them. Kind of trying to remember what area we're about to head into. So before this germ actually blocks our path, we're gonna do that. They die into it. Oh yeah, nice. Thank you for the gloves. I totally want to dress up as a germ. Let's see. This, I don't think they hide any items. We're about to enter the area. This area can be overwhelming because how open it is. Are we there yet? What? Oh, there we go. I see the camp. The campsites. Welcome to Brightstone Cove Tseldora. You get an immediate bonfire. And you get to have fun with the falconers. And I'm telling you, the falconers are really fun to deal with. Here you have a peasant. Kneel before me. Were you burying these bodies or something? These are our soldiers, as it looks like. There's one. Got one of theirs attention. Whoa! Shit! Dude, you do no damage. I would have thought you carry me. Lacerating arrow. Now these archers are a bunch of douches. They do a lot of damage and they can shoot 2 arrows at one, like at the same time. I believe that's a bug that they never fixed. Ow! Who did that? That guy? Yep, that'd be the guy. Yep, that's him. There we go. Shoot me with your bigger gun, falconers. Alright, rest of you, get over here. He's really taken in by that bonfire over there. Is that your parrying stance? So will I get parried if I do? Yep. Okay, we learn. We're still learning. So at least that's something new that I learned. Their parrying stance. Who's doing that? Oh, shit. Just the pigs. I got scared. Because you can see there's something inside here. this armor thing. Oh, Benhart of Jugo. What are you doing here, bud? Also, what help are you gonna be? Huh. I'm a bit confused because the boss is not here. The boss is pretty far away. That's a nice sidestepping steps. Alright, I guess you can come along. Kill him, Benhart. Boom. Ow. He's stun locked. Are you done with that pig? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you can hit me. It's not ideal. Yep, that's the double shot. Somehow they can do that double shot. I do not know how. Oh, we're coming for you. Okay, whatever. Pretty sure Benhart cannot follow us where we're about to go, which is inside this well. That's not the way to go. So here we will have a mimic. You can already see the chest. I don't know. This mimic is in a very difficult place. He can really give me trouble. I wonder if I can somehow trigger him. He's way over there. Oh, come on. Fire bombs. We do have some, I guess. No, not that. Oh god. There we go, we triggered him. Right? Shut up, Benhart. Don't judge me. Fun fact, Jugo is the same place where the desert sorcerers come from. Sorceresses. You know, the ones that I'm very afraid of because of their lingering flame attack. And the toss attack that they does, that's also very brutal. Now jumping into this well, which I'm trying to do, I believe we just run off. There should be an pig or a boar. What's the difference? Oh god, it's not dead. Finally. Okay, holy water urn. Now once you get down here, the only way to get back up is through here, where the mimic is. So you can see why I'm afraid. The mimics in these games is very, you know, it's not like the Dark Souls mimic. Dark Souls 1. Let's try this. Where is the... I know I have them. 6 of them. It didn't work. Because I missed. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, maybe I should equip it. Things I do for small, teeny tiny items. I don't even know what this thing holds. I think it's a staff. I think. Ugh. Yep, Staff of Wisdom and Dark Leggings. Wake up. See? See what I meant? See what I meant? Their first initial attack is difficult to avoid. Alright, where's Benhart? There we go. Okay, I think we're done with the campsite. Let's get into the place. Cannot use bonfire because he is here. Peel's here. Alright, so here is the way to go. This is the place. Damn, just look at the surroundings. You can see there's some crystallization going on here. And you can see there's an obvious boulder trap. He just killed himself. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Somebody made this wooden ladder out of sheet metal. Alright. This guy did not kill himself. Brave warrior soul. Does he not climb up the ladders? He's very preserving. He's very, you know. See, even these people are not doing as much as damage as those hollows with the dark broken swords. And those enemies look somewhat very stronger than the ones who are completely went hollow. Get your large Titanite shards here. This is an interesting place because a new game plus event happens here. Alright, let's trigger these people. Titanite shard. Alright, so we're finally entering the main area where I see that comes into my mind when I think of Brightstone Cove Tseldora. Right, spiders. Spiders. Are they not gonna come? Alright. So if you're afraid of spiders, this is probably gonna be bad. Get him, Bernard. Yeah. Really gotta figure out how I'm gonna get more lightning spears. And I don't see any others who are visible, at least. This thing, right? It's weird because this thing isn't actually. Wait, you can't light it? Oh, just gotta close the menu first. Okay, so now these spiders will actually come out. I don't know what happened back in that room, but these ones will drop down to attack you. Yep, see? Better look back. I'm gonna let Benhard handle them. Oh, nice. See, I don't even know why he's here. Let me help him out. Can you press the attack, man? He's not attacking, that's the problem. Alright, maybe stand still. I think I can heal you. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Somewhat healed. You have a massive health bar, so doesn't matter. They broke the freaking chest. They broke the chest. Oh my god. What? What was even in that chest? Well, I got a rubbish for it. Rubbish. Dang it, Dave. Dave, you and your broken chests. So annoying. Okay, light this thing up and opening this door. We have a boss gate, huh? Oh, is that why you're here? This joke of a boss? Stand still. We need more heals for that. Anyway, this boss is very easy to deal with. Make sure you take out the casters. Prowling, Magus, and congregation. I'm gonna take out the casters. Resistance to poke damage. Well, I gotta give you that you have a massive health bar, you guys. So you can see what joke of a boss this is. Hey, stop that! Oh my god, you are a joke, buddy. All right. slap, thank you. This is an embarrassing boss and I do not like it. I am kind of torn. Okay, so we have an NPC event here. And there's a ladder that I always miss. Not this time, Dark Souls. Oh, this is not a good place to be here. Cromwell, I think is your name. Cromwell of Kareem. Bonfire aesthetic. Cleric small shield. Spice, and we have more fading soul. Oh, another one. Yep, just a fading soul. Let's talk to him.
Something seems to be bothering you.
What?
Yes, I can tell. It is written upon your face.
No.
You have doubts about something you did. I am Cromwell.
Yeah, Cromwell.
Regret, anguish, disillusion, bewilderment. What wonderful gifts they are. Together, they are the essence of life. Don't you agree?
Yeah, but maybe.
But now, you're lost, bewildered by your own actions.
Wouldn't be too
poor
quick to
little
judge.
thing.
Okay.
Yes, how tiny and frail are we? But if your heart is yet sincere, your sins will be forgiven. Now is the chance. Demonstrate your sincerity to me.
So this is the Cromwell, the partner. Just like the Oswald from Dark Souls 1. He can de-aggro NPCs, basically forgive your sins. And White Priestess stuff, huh? You're not interested, but you can buy the Poison Bite Ring, Blood Bite, and Curse Bite, which I might pick up somewhere down the line because I know there's a boss that does curse. He sells dark torches and well, dang, that's a lot of miracles. You don't happen to sell. Right, of course, why would you? Heavenly Thunder, and this is actually great heal. Need a lightning spear, man.
Anyone can be forgiven, as long as he is sincere. No matter how terrible the sin. Surely, we all deserve mercy. Yes.
Yes, at least a second chance.
Anyone can be forgiven. No, surely.
Okay, I believe he stays here.
Whenever you are ready.
Yeah, I believe he stays here, so you can get back to him if you kill an NPC, if you like aggro an NPC, or even kill an NPC, or even invade other players. Okay, so what I want to do here is get in this corner. Yes!
Please, lend me a hand. You troubling look.
So I don't know who to help here, I'm gonna be honest. This is something I even forgot to mention, to be honest. Who are you gonna help though? You guys do no damage to each other. Look at this pathetic damage. Making a very hard decision here because both of them are cryptic. Alright, let's take care of you. Trying to backstab him. But yes, both of them can hit you in their combat. But make sure you don't aggro them, but aggro both of them. So we got his steel mask. Hockey mask. It's like we're about to rob a bank or something. Anyway. Alright, so we decided to say Pate, I guess.
What misunderstanding could have caused this? Well, thank you. I owe you my life. My little pied-à-terre lies beyond here. You'll find some of my treasures there. Help yourself to those that suit you. Here, use this key. Be cautious on your travels. Be cautious.
Okay. So that is a NPC questline done right. I always forget that these two actually existed because how insignificant they are. So we actually took an unusual route that I don't usually take. Anyway, let's open this. Trying to remember where we are. I can hear crystal lizards. This is where we are. No, you bastard! Wow, he's dead. Okay, so whatever I do, I gotta make sure that I get that lizard before resting at a bonfire, or else. Or do that. No, I am trapped forever now. Where are we? Damn. This is not part of the plan, and I certainly do not want to be here. We didn't even reach the bonfire. Okay, that was bad. It's really, really bad. Let's make our way into these structures. Spiders, stop! What? Well, we can't have it broken, can we? Yeah, why not? Let's use this washing pole looking sword. 2 torches. Stupid spider people, man, made me fall down. Oh, hey! Oh, you. Sure. This interesting basilisk, as you can see, it doesn't have that big eyes. Kind of taken away, if I have to guess. But their real eyes are there. Anyway, how are you gonna go back though? This door looks closed. This way maybe? Chunku. I remember this jump. If I can make it happen. There we go. Looks like slash attack is doing just fine. This is whatever, just break it. That is a red crystal lizard. I think they explode. Pretty sure the only thing that crystal does is explode. Anyway, let's still trying to find my way back to the lizard. This can't be a mimic, right? We're in a pickle, not gonna lie. Crescent Axe and Soul Vortex. Can we use the axe? No, we can't. 25 strength required. Can we just double-handed? Yeah, we can. Oh, I can hear Ornifex. I think she's in... Yep, there she is! Our favorite birdie. Who's gonna give us the boss soul weapons that we want? Oh, of course, I forgot about you guys. This is less than ideal. Alright, got 3, let's do it. My god. Are you bugged? Bruh. Alright, that was a close scenario, but we got him. You can see we're getting spam spelled by those casters over there. They hit me or no? Better cast a soul. God, they're so annoying. Very annoying indeed. Very far reaching spells. Homing soul mass, I think they're called. You do not get to spell, I mean you do not get to cast Mister. Okay, but the situation back to normal. There's a petrified dragon bone. Spiders, there's some spider ambush. I'm sure you saw it. But the problem is, we're in a place where I can't go back. The only way that I can go is forward, which is a bit problematic because the crystal, we just killed a crystal lizard. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try using a bonfire. I mean the homeward bone. So back here, there's that crystal lizard. Oh, the decisions and decisions. It's difficult to say if the other crystal lizard actually returned or not. Anyway, let's light this bonfire is what I'm gonna do, just light it. Now we have a checkpoint to get back. And now, kill this spider. I know he's there because I've played this game. And you can ignore this spider or kill it, doesn't matter. But this is an ambush, so trigger the ambush. Survive. Bandit axe. What is spiders using those bandit axe? Do not turn around. What? Okay, so the lizard corpse. Where is it? I don't see it. Dust curbs, and we can take the zip line to the other side, or we can take a detour, which is what I'm gonna do. So there's a this is the area where you can jump down to get another bonfire. You can see the casters have started casting again and started hitting me again. I do not see the lizard or its corpse. I don't know where it is. So I think you can bring back a lizard if it ran away, but if you killed it, it kind of counts as a, like, that's the deal. That's all you're gonna get. This place is a bit hellish. I hate you all. Take that. Okay, now those spiders will jump down to attack you. See? So, it's an ambush. Do not forget to loot these items, lightning urns, and you drop dark torches. What is this place? Oh, it's the ladder. Ah, I suppose it takes you to the same place as same place. But watch out for the spider, Spider-Man. Or we can fight to the death. Is counterattack still a thing in Dark Souls 2? Like invulnerable state attack. Anyway, this is the bonfire. A very useful one because it puts you out right over here. See? See, I told you it will put you here. Part of me wants to be done with the episode. We can do the first parts of the Brightstone Cove Tseldora. So let me warp back to the first entrance. This is right. This is the one. Okay, lower Brightstone Cove Chapel threshold. I think I'm unsure, not sure. Do you hear that? This door? Because I heard it. Anyway, let's go this way. Kill this spider because he's a spider. And this is not a Disney film, so the spiders are evil. Oh my god. I am very much obsessed. I have no defense. You fuck. Anyway, use the zip line to get across the to kill this lizard. You, sir, not getting away because your brother got away. Chunk and bone. There's that section where you can get another item I can see. There's that item that you can get that I can see. Damn, there's a lot of items that you can get that I can see. And here we have a spider that we can just hit. And there's a reason to get to this platform because we're about to get a thing. Ow. You gotta be very careful when you do this. God. Made it. Ow. It's just flask shard. We like those. Okay, next I want to get to Ornifex real quick. Don't forget about the guy. Forlorn. Now's not the time. Forlorn. Ah, frick. But of all the time, he could have invaded me. Not this time, Forlorn. This is so stupid. No. Not even close. Get dunked! What? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. He listened. Okay, I was kind of hoping to get invaded by you, but at the same time, that wasn't the good timing. That kind of sucked. So you wanna kill this guy to get his armor set? His armor set is the one that is in the poster. But of course, we're getting a different armor set, which is in the old posters. Okay, Forlorn vanquished. That I handled really well. I'm taking the credit for it. Alright, Ornifex, this is a really bad place you live in.
Oh, we meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop.
I realize it.
In your tongue, I believe I will be called a blacksmith.
Oh!
I create all manner of equipment. An ancient technique unique to my people.
Your people
Normally,
tried to
I
kill me.
only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain that they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
Oh, I get it. So, this is the weaponsmith Ornifex. You can trade your bosswell's weapons with her. And look at the stuff that she sells. Goodies. This is what I like to call them. Yeah, she really acts like a normal blacksmith. You can buy Murakumo, twin blade, composite bow, heavy crossbow, fire arrows, and like I said, we do not need to save flame butterflies because we can just buy from her.
The nature of an item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it. They can be tricky to use, but when wielded properly, are extremely powerful. This is what I meant by unique. These wares are not for use by ordinary folk.
So your first trade will be free, which is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna get the soul of Lost Inner Sword.
Come back again if you find another soul.
Ah, sure. Okay, I trust I have it. There we go. Ho ho ho! Spider, taste my sword. It's trying to see what type of. Okay, you obviously can't get as crazy as the Lost Sinner. It's kind of, what classification is this? It's an ultra great sword? That does not look like a great sword to me, partner. Whatever you say, I guess. Let's compare. Obviously my lightning sword will do more damage because it is upgraded to +10. Yeah, 382 damage. But Lost Sinner Sword will do 252, which is like imagine what will happen if we upgrade this. Alright, that's one boss soul weapon done. We have I have several more in my list which I'm gonna go for. Okay, that's it for this episode. And next time we're about to go through this whole entire shitty area. And you can see those freaking casters still gonna cast. There are some items that I missed. Still not enough to kill you in one hit. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.